Guys, I have been talking about the AeroPress coffee maker for years. It's cheap, it's durable, and it makes delicious coffee. Well, it's just gotten better because inside this little thing, Houdini style, is the AeroPress Go. It comes with everything you need to make an AeroPress on the road, packed into itself. The press, the cup, the grate, everything. It's good for traveling, if you're in a cheap hotel, impress everyone. It's great for camping, especially because you can use an AeroPress to make cold brew using room temperature water. That means you can have delicious cold brew in the middle of the woods anytime you want, no building a fire. It's awesome. This whole thing packs up. It's easy to clean, it's easy to store, it's easy to transport, and it's a great gift for anyone in your family that loves a great cup of coffee. Hit the link in the description and get one for yourself, get one for your family, get one for your friends. Just get like a dozen of them. Make me look good. Now enjoy this video. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Porsche Experience Center in Carson, California. If you're just joining us, what I'm doing today is I'm driving 5 of Andreas Preuninger's favorite Porsche GT cars of all time. Preuninger is the father of the GT program. He's the man in charge of building the unbelievably fabulous and unbelievably profitable Porsche GT3 and GT2 road cars. I have just driven the 2003 996 GT3 RS, and I'm moving chronologically forward. This is the 2011 GT3 RS 4.0, better known as the best car ever. This is the 997 RS with a 4-liter, 500 horsepower Metzger-based flat 6. It makes 493 horsepower, and it makes 339 pound-feet of torque. The car weighs 2,998 pounds, so under 3,000 pounds. And although they say 600 total cars were built, there's more, because I'm in number 000 of 600, so it was at least 601. These cars on the open market are worth anywhere from $250,000 to $500,000. They are fabulous machines, and we are going to find out why as we head out on the circuit with Sean Hayes, one of the head instructors here, someone who's instructed me several times. He's doing a fast lead follow. It's just a rule, but I assure you, he is not going to slow us down today. So we've got a 6-speed manual, limited slip differential. Sport Cup 2 tires have been fitted, which are better tires than were available when this car was new. So we should have performance that is actually improved versus the OEM. Just with a little kind of a fast warm-up, because we've already gotten some heat into the tires. Listen to that. So 1.5 gen PCCBs, ceramic brakes, still need to have some heat put in them. So your first lap or two, you're not really going to want to push those brakes as hard as they will go, especially here where you're looking at a wall. Everything about this car is precise. The shifter is precise. The engine feels hyper precise. The steering will place the car on a dime if you want it to. Some of the push we saw on corner exits from the GT3 RS is absolutely absent here. Not only is the turn in amazing, I don't know the term, but I'll call it the turn out. As you're opening up the wheel, watch right here, opening up the wheel, the exit of this corner, very little push, lots of stick. 8,250 RPM for that 4-liter Metzger engine, and it feels every bit of 500 horsepower. It's basically the same power and torque as you got with the 911R a a couple of years later, but in a smaller chassis. Of the modern Porsches, the 997 is my favorite body style, mainly because of the size. I think it strikes a beautiful balance between small, compact footprint and practical for two people and their stuff. Man, when you wind this thing out, it scoots. You gotta get that power band up high. Keep it up there, but we're between 5 and 8 this whole lap, pretty much. Pedals perfectly spaced for heel and towing. The clutch is a little heavier than I'd want if I was commuting to work, but for the mission of this car, it is on point. Sport. I didn't have sport mode on. I pressed the sport button, sharpens the throttle just a little bit. The turn in here, that mid-corner fix-it turn in, that's fantastic. Best steering in the game. By far the most challenging part of driving the GT3 RS 4.0 quickly is blipping the downshifts. It's got such a light flywheel, such a revvy engine that you find yourself doing too big of a blip and then having to catch it with the clutch on the way back down. I've done that a bunch this morning. Wow, the way when you stomp on second gear and it just attacks that hill, that's really something. So stable, really composed, still very, very light. It feels like the engine, hardly has to do any work to move the thing around. Very under strain. Upshifts feel fabulous. Second to third, third to fourth feels really good. The shifter is I missed that apex. The shifter is so precise. This shifter, which is available in the regular GT3 RS as well, probably the best non-gated shifter I've ever put into a car. Right here, you want to load this up before you even hit that cone. Man, it's able to turn down so hard. If you've got one of these, do not sell. Wow. That's my favorite part of the course here, just smashing it in second and climbing that hill with that kind of aggression. It's a driver's car right here, buddy. That's full on. There we go. Finally, I got a small enough blip. Get down. It's got amazing balance. Now I've got some heat in the brakes. Much more effective. They're really, really good when they're warm. Get down right. I love this portion of the track because you get so much more front grip there than you were expecting to find. Throw that one away. Entry speed. Off camber. Lots of off camber here. It deals with it very well. Whoa! What balance. I mean, it's angry, and if you get into too much loud pedal too early, you can get into trouble, but if you do the dance, you learn the dance, and you finesse it around, smooth on, smooth off, what a rewarding machine. I mean, and fast. If Porsche was trying to sell me this 2010 model year car, 2011 model year car, this year, I'd still think it was amazing. You know, now they still sell. We're gonna get to the modern stuff, the brand new stuff, but this size car with that firecracker of an engine, the precision gearbox, and just all the front end grip. That's amazing. It's a beautiful car. And it's not too stiff. It feels pretty nice. It feels composed. I mean, not necessarily daily driver material, but at this point, these things are so expensive, no one's dailying them anyway. I mean, open market, it's got to be 400 G's for this car. And I can see how it's worth it. The driving experience combined with the rarity, hard to top something like this. If you're one of the lucky 600 people that has one of these things in their stable, hold and do not sell, because what a spectacular machine. And if you can just have this, I mean, what a treat to be able to try this thing one time. But if you could just have this and drive it all the time, oof, consider yourself very lucky. Wow. So thank you to Porsche for having me out today. What a fabulous experience this is. Thank you to you for watching. Thank you to Preuninger for making such badass whips. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
And remember, always fight your tickets. Go to offtherecord.com/TST or use code TST10 on the Off the Record app.